Today is shoot day. Today's the day when I scheduled time to shoot some of my full-length episodes. It got me thinking about why I'm doing these episodes, to ignite people's self-confidence so that they can create a better future. So let's talk about it. So why am I shooting these episodes? Why am I talking about this content? What's the point of all of it? Well, there's a few reasons. One of which is talking about this content, discussing this kind of stuff. It relates to my overall why, my overall purpose in life. And that's to ignite people's self-confidence so that they can create a better future. But that's not why we're here today. We're not here to talk about that why. That's for a future episode in full length. But why am I doing this one specifically? Why am I shooting these videos? Why am I posting these videos? Well, there's a couple of reasons. First of all, to challenge myself. You see, I am challenging myself to work on being better on camera, to work on being a better public speaker, and I'm challenging myself to, in general, be able to put together coherent thoughts in a way that makes sense. You see, I have these thoughts and these conversations with myself almost every single day. And a lot of times those comments or those thoughts, those discussions are kind of all over the place. You know, they're over here, then something else pops into my head, and then they're here and here and here. And what I'm trying to do is challenge myself to be, when I am being more candid, to be able to put those thoughts together and string them together in a way that makes sense. I'm also challenging myself to be more consistent and specifically more consistent in posting content. Because like I said, today is a day when I am shooting full-length episodes. Now those episodes typically take a lot more time. There's some research that goes into them. There's shooting them. There's, some scripting, more of outlines, that sort of thing, letting you behind the curtain for a minute. And then there's more editing that goes in, so post-production, because I want those ones to be a little more in-depth. I want to be able to share the sources where I get information from, maybe share little clips or things, or even, whatever it is that I'm talking about. So those ones take a little bit more time. And so but I want to be more consistent. And so I'm challenging myself to shoot these every single day to be more consistent. Now, when I was thinking about all of that, I was like, oh, you know what? I should do a 30-day challenge to where, I shoot and post every single day for 30 days. However, then I had the thought, well, maybe I just shoot for 5 days, string those all together, edit them together, and put them out as like a longer deal. But I was like, no, I don't know. I like having the thought of, posting every single day. But then I thought, well, I don't know, maybe I'll shoot one like every other day and that sort of thing. And I find myself rationalizing and trying to set myself up for not shooting them, not being consistent, not holding myself to the challenge of doing this. And so then I go back to the 30-day thing. So here it is. In front of myself, in front of the camera, in front of you, I am challenging myself. Josh, this is for you. I am challenging you to post every single day for 30 days, a minimum of 30 days. We'll see what happens when it goes past the 30. But that's the challenge, every day for 30 days. So here's the deal. If you post this, you can't let it slide. But anyway, let's go back. So I'm challenging myself, right? Trying to be better, trying to be consistent. And the best way to do that is to get the reps in. You got to get reps in. Like I think about my boys and the sports that they're playing and everything, and they a lot of times get frustrated because they're not good at something right away. And that's okay. And I try to tell them that. I'm like, listen, you're not going to be good at everything right away. It takes time. It takes practice. you got to put in the reps. When I'm in the gym, when you're in the gym, whatever it is, and you want to get better at bench press, let's say, you can't just think about getting better at bench press. You have to put in the reps. You have to do the work. So that's what I'm doing, is I am putting in the reps. I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to do it consistently. I'm just going to make it happen. Now, number 2 reason why I'm shooting these and doing this type of episode is, like I said earlier, I have these conversations with myself almost every single day. I'm sure the people that are driving sometimes look at me, and maybe it's not that weird because maybe they just think I'm on the phone or something. I don't know. But I have these conversations. I talk to myself, sometimes in my head, sometimes out loud. And then a lot of times what I'll do is I'll take little snippets of that or little ideas that come out of that, and I'll put them into a notes on my phone. And that notes list, I mean, it's long. You can scroll for days and not find the end of it. However, it doesn't do me any good. It doesn't do anybody any good just sitting on my phone. So I'm also shooting these as kind of a live repository or live archive of the things that I'm thinking about, the, topics I want to talk about, just general discussions, because then it makes me think further about this, and I'm laughing because my brain is going 1,000 miles a minute and I'm trying to slow it down. But it makes me think about, another overall reason of why I'm doing this is kind of a legacy, right? And now I'm not sitting here saying that I'm going to be this important person or whatever, but maybe I can leave behind a legacy for my boys to look back on, for family or friends or people that care about me to look back on. I don't know, leave a legacy. And to leave, like I said, a live kind of a place where all these comments and everything kind of come together. So that's what I was thinking about this morning, is why I'm doing this. And I have to kind of, remind myself sometimes, what's the purpose of this? What are you doing this for? And it's all geared towards the overall goal, to ignite people's self-confidence so that they can create a better future. That's what I want to do. That's where I'm at. Appreciate you guys watching this far. I really do. If you'd like to see a previous episode, check out right here. Otherwise, make the day yours, make the day great, and we'll check you next time. See ya!